Be extra careful. Be extra careful. Be extra careful. Be extra careful. Back to square one. Be extra careful. Be extra careful. Be extra careful. Be extra careful.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
You'll end up in some ditch tonight. Mark my words.
Hello. 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 Yes. Because I never tweet. I always forget to tweet. There. Now I've tweeted. I don't know what I'm doing today. In the ditch. This song is so goofy. Oh, okay. That's cool. What do I want to work on today? What's my to-do list say? Maybe get some to-dos done. It's been a while. Right, grid shader fixing. There's actually 2 problems we have to fix with the grid shader, so let's do that today. Okay, so find out where our grid stuff is. Okay, Camry size. Basic believe this try has to happen when something else happens, so we'll just make a function for it. Down at the bottom. I have to fix the piece color stuff. Okay, we got color, we got cartoons. Here, we can just put it here. Resize the grid shader at real time. Void resize grid. Alright. Okay. That's down there. Try to do something other than try. So if the camera resizes, do this. Change the orthographic, change the position. Alright, so this is inside of this. Resize grid. So instead of this, I'll just say, if we can get a material in the children, then set the material up and change it. And then when we enable the grid, we will also resize the grid. So we need to look for that grid button basically in all documents. Where's that button? Well, I have it happen with F, so I can look up that. Oh no, that's hard to look up. Toggle snapshot, toggle snaps, toggle snap movement. Yes, I'm here! Hello! I'm a little late today. I did some chores and then did some more chores and now I'm here. Snap toggle. Snap toggle. That's what I'm looking for. Do that, get snap toggle. It's snap toggle. Let me just swap out snappy. Snap swapper. Why is this in a try catch? No piece in the field yet. Oh right, because this is sending out the message to snap. And this is... Oh, we're still in here.
The ones I see are not the angels that I see. The ones I see are not the angels that I see. I do it now, but they are the
That's
ones I
fine.
see are not the angels that I see.
Just resize grid at the same time.
They are the ones I see are not the angels that I see. But they are the ones I see are not the angels that I see. I do it now, but they are the ones
Toggle the grid.
not the angels. But they are the ones I see are not the angels.
Snapping for
I do it now, but they
all pieces.
They are the angels I feel. I didn't know how to do it, so I asked the angels. I do it now. When I said I don't know how to do this, angels, they said we'll show you. When I said I don't know how to do this, angels, they said we'll show you.
So that changes the resizing when the toggle is off.
They are the angels I feel. I do it now.
I said this was a two-parter. What was the other part? There was something else I have to do with the grid, and I can't remember what. Shit. Well, there goes my brain. That was quick. It's nice having this UI now. Load everything. Okay, so we go out. Oh no, what is this? What is this error? What is going on here? Thing's very angry. Oh, it doesn't like not finding a thing. So this doesn't return null, it returns I fucking hate you. Alright, that's great. That's because I have a dot material. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do this, and that should help. Okay, let's try this again. How are you guys doing today? Load, snap, unsnap, zoom, snap, and it's not fucked. Hooray! Snap. Oh, well that's okay because it's not done scrolling. Because it's constantly scrolling, it can't resize mid-scroll. I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
I do it now.
Man.
I do it now.
Well, let's just make sure there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, look at this. Look at how the UI is. Oh man, that's fucking broken. Is that true over here too? The balls are just always in front of the UI. Neat. That's what I get for changing what level the UI is on. All is at 0. Camera's at -10. The UI is at, I guess, 0? Haskell. Oh boy, oh boy. Haven't touched that, to be honest. Tired of rain? Yeah, we need a little rain here, but we're gonna get it on Wednesday, so that's nice. Oh, it's this whole fuckery thing, huh? That's gonna be a pain in my ass. Unless. Ball is a sprite. Just set the order to maybe to 0, and that'll work. Maybe get some more balls. Come on, make some balls. Yeah, there we go. There, that fixed it, I think. Ooh, wait a minute, it's only balls from here? No, hold on. Those were just old balls. Here we go, yeah. That was not, man. Needs to be one so that they can show up in front of the pieces. So that means... Okay, so here's the issue. The balls are sprites, so they have an order in the layer. The UI is a sprite, so those have an order in the layer. However, the pieces are not sprites, and the pieces in the buttons are not sprites. And so because of that, you can't use ordering layer to determine whether they show up in front of or behind the UI. So balls and the UI are like traffic jammed, or whatever the word would be in this case, against each other because of the models. Which is fantastic. And if I change the camera to like 10, I don't see the balls. Change camera to 0. Still no balls. 1, no balls. -1, balls. But everything's on top of the UI. Okay, so maybe the camera position does have a little bit of mattering here. -5, -9, -10, -11, -50, -500. Yeah, this isn't really. Balls don't care, the models care. Boy, oh boy, what a fun little bug. We got Java and JavaScript and Haskell, Docker and Ansible and VMs. Fun, fun. Sysadmin, let me tell you, that's a good job if you can get it. And, I mean, you can get it. You'll be able to get it. Tough work, but good pay. And people have to listen to what you have to say. I still need to figure out a better way to deal with these. If y'all have any suggestions for how to make it so that the balls can't get stuck on the wheels, feel free to let me know. Yeah, DevOps was what I did for about a decade. Pays well, not a bad job. You're always doing something different, which I like. So, I was listening to last week's Giant Bombcast. Oh, hold on a sec. Hey Walt, you there? Do me a favor and go on my stream. Okay. Alright. Let me know when you're in so I can play this thing for you. So I'm gonna play this clip from the Giant Bombcast last week's, which technically is still this week's because it's not Tuesday and so they don't have a new one up yet. But let me oh, that's not it. Let me just line it up so once my friend is here he can hear it. I think it's a 2:15.
I think we're gonna redo the other bathroom one of these days and put a bathtub in.
Yeah, you should. You're gonna need one at some point.
Yeah,
everyone needs a bathtub.
Yeah.
Always.
Next email comes in.
Now everything's changed on that stuff. Like,
because I don't
have a bathtub, right? I don't have a bathtub for extra.
Wrap them in
sizzle,
aluminum for armor.
Then it's like the Mortal Kombat
fireworks in
tower.
there.
I don't remember
whoever's
any
standing
of
on the
this.
CD is gonna take extra damage.
Or something like that. And I think I got a.
Hold on.
Named it and reissued it. Or
I could see that.
Where was it?
I think wrestling lingo.
The whole movie to wrestling.
Wow.
So
Times.
Yeah. The Marios have sex kick.
So they don't talk. I don't have a bathtub right now.
You don't have.
Made up. In Bombcast 579, Jan mentioned spending his first paycheck on a copy of Space Jam and some Thin Mints.
Well, we'll just listen to this for a little bit so I can find where the fuck it is.
Non-essential thing that you spent your hard-earned wages on was. As a teenager, I did some part-time work in a news
I thought it was
group
2:15.
and remembered that Buying a VHS copy of Die Hard 2. No regrets.
First job was at
Like,
EB.
yeah.
So I either bought like a game or magic cards.
Okay.
Probably magic cards.
I might have bought some rap tapes.
So I got a discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ice-T's Freedom of Speech.
That's pretty good.
All right, I'm still finding the spot. So, you don't have to have Unity experience. It's more like, just can you think of if you had total control over how this wheel worked and how the collisions inside of it work and how the balls work and how the whole piece works. If you had like to come up with like a pseudo-coded way that you would fix this, you know, just like make something up and maybe I can work off of that. But
pretty good first purchase.
Somewhere around there. I mean, that's, you know, I was buying stuff before that, but I'm trying to think like from when
What
I had like a
specifically
summer
you're like,
job.
I'm gonna save up and get
Yeah.
like I've
I
got
need to fix this
income
first.
Yeah.
now.
Rap tapes.
My grandma
Around
cheated
time I was
on
buying
a
a lot of rap tapes.
on like an Easter coloring thing. You know, and they had different age groups, and I think she entered both me and my brother, but she did the coloring, and they were both fantastic. So we won like gift cards at Kmart or something like that. And I think I got a Motley Crue album.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was definitely a lot
No,
of
it was
his
Poison.
albums.
It was Poison.
Oh, okay, all right.
It was the thing back then.
Yeah, yeah, big hair.
You just shouldn't be a button.
Those ladies were pretty.
I got the Pokemon soundtrack, which was pretty baller. Like and you guys ever build with those like
There it is. There it is. All right. So Walt, you're out there listening, right? All right. So here's a giant bomb cast. Listen to what this guy's about to say. Right? Spent his first paycheck, yeah?
marble mazes where
It was Poison.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
It was the thing back then.
Yeah, yeah, big hair.
Yeah.
Those
Those ladies were pretty.
I got the Pokemon soundtrack, which was pretty baller. Like and you guys ever build with those like marble mazes where you like drop a marble and they go down and
Sure.
you like tower them up? Oh my god, that was the shit. I was obsessed with those.
Okay.
I was like
Marble
11
mazes.
or whatever, and I was just
That
like,
sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not
they're
even
like
sure what you're talking about.
They're like they're kind of like Lego where you can kind of
Okay.
interconnect them, but they're like you build up towers and you kind of build a descending little thing, and you're supposed to draw. You could like do jumps and
Okay.
loop the loops
That
and
does
all
sound
sorts
good.
of stuff.
They still make those, or what do you?
Well, if you save up some money, maybe I can make something happen.
All right. Okay. I keep thinking.
So, like, these guys want my game. No, he didn't steal my idea. These guys just want my game. Like, I am totally emailing these guys, hey, I'm making this game. It's exactly what you want. Maybe you should play it on stream. Okay. Add a force on incoming and or outgoing balls from the wheel opposite of their direction of travel. Maybe towards direction of travel. Depends which works better. Yeah, maybe that would work. That's a possibility. Why can't I get this sprite to show up? Man, UI is so broken. 10. Sprite sort point. I can't show a fucking square sprite in the UI. Oh, because it's tiny. Okay, so at 0 and then at 1. So, okay, basically stop using buttons as image places is what I'm getting out of this. Alright, well, that's something to fix. What else? Does anybody remember what I was trying to fix with the grid? I know that there was something about the grid shader I needed to fix. Doesn't update if not enabled. Well, I fixed that. Yeah, that's Time Warpers. Resizing? No, that's what I fixed. It resizes when it's disabled, which is what I needed to fix. So that's fixed. Shit, I don't know. We'll remove it from the to-do list and it'll just kind of stick in the back of my head forever. So now I need to fix every fucking UI element again. Fantastic. I need to programmatically do that shit. There's gotta be some way to programmatically make those buttons happen. But they're all prefabs because of the fact that they need the pieces inside of them, and the pieces are not arrayed yet. The buttons are. So maybe I have to set up a whole system to array pieces, but then if I do that, it might change every time the atlas is changed. Because I can't really trust my artist to make sure that the array is the same each time. He doesn't really do that work. I mean, he's not expected to do that work. It would just be nice if he did. Yep, that's fine. See it. All the pieces here. If we did it programmatically, we would have to pull... Well, we could just pull them out, pull out all the meshes. I could just wait. Ooh, wait a minute. What if I just got an array by looking at the children of meshes? I mean, I already do that, don't I? Or I was trying to do that before, and then I got rid of that code. I'm pretty sure. Let's look at, oh, I don't know why you go down there, Mr. Search. If I look for the word message, meshes. Meshes is no worse. Let's roll meshes, how about that? Well, no, because I looked for meshes and that's nowhere, so this won't do anything. It's all open documents. What about current project? I look for meshes. Is there some stuff that's closed? Nothing. No meshes. Okay. Oh, then, okay. That's gonna be today's work until Rage 2 comes out. Let's get the UI programmatically generated so I don't have to keep fucking with it in such a terrible way that I'm doing right now. This is something that more or less matches up with the work I used to do in DevOps, release engineering. Automate anything that's poopy work, and updating the UI is poopy work, so it's time to automate it. Alright. Big project, here we go. First things first, let's see if we can actually get the array of those meshes and output them somewhere so that we know what's going on. Actually, well, we could just... No, let's do this the right way so that I know for a fact what I'm doing. Do we want to instantiate? I mean, they're just the meshes, or rather, I don't really know what these are. If I mean, if I drag one out, it drags the whole thing out. And then if I unpack it completely and drag one out, well, I can't. I have to drag this up to here. So like this, that's a game object now, right? Is it a game object because I moved it out? I mean, this should just be a game object. But in order to use it, I had to pull it out. I had to unchild it. So let's see how that works in code. Should probably add this to resources. Let's see if this breaks everything. Boop. Let's just see if that broke everything. I should make sure that... Yeah, absolutely a good time investment. Is everything working? Is this all working right? It's working right. Alright. Don't worry if you make your UI even passable, you're doing better than... Well, okay, so that's the thing, Rick. The thing that will make or break this game is how good it looks, as far as I'm concerned. Because what has been proven time and again is that Apple will broadcast on its store anything. The shittiest fucking games, anything. Front page, anything. As long as it looks nice. So I need this to look nice. Like, it has to look polished, it has to look good. So I am worried about my UI looking good. This is pretty decent, like this graphic that my friend made. And this is his first pass. This isn't even him going in and being like, okay, now to perfect this shit, now to make it look really, really nice. This is just me grabbing his proof of concept and putting it in, and it already looks amazing. It looks fucking phenomenal, I love it. Also, hi Gene. Yeah, making things look pretty is super hard. That's what kept me from getting anything done last year. The games I was making, I couldn't make them look good. I had no artist. Oh, thank you, Rick. Wait, which part do you agree on? That this looks good or that I need good art to get anywhere? For Apple to show my shit. Like, this doesn't include the pressed down button graphic, which will be needed, and then that graphic is going to be used for all these buttons all over here. Making things look pretty hard. Oh, yes. Oh, well, okay. Wasn't much of a compliment, actually. Yeah, it's difficult. This panel, for example, this has to be its own thing. I need this $sign thing, obviously. The only final art that you're seeing in this game right now is like maybe this button. So hopefully everything else changes. Yeah, Gene, what did you do? You seem really hyper, and I'm kind of curious what's up with that. What are you up to? What's going on? Oh, that's a fucking hard thing to do, right? That like even AAA companies don't do well. Now, wait a minute. I take that back. Vertical or horizontal? Because vertical is easy. Horizontal is hard. Oh, okay. Now, here's what you do next, Gene. Here's how you beat everybody in the whole industry, all right? Here's how you beat everybody. Put the platforms on vehicles, and then see if you can stay on the vehicle or not. Because that's something that fucking everybody fucks up. I mean, not everybody. There's people who are doing it right. See, yeah, you got to use that to your advantage, because that's the part so many people just can't get right. I feel like Crackdown, the original Crackdown, was the first game to actually do that shit correctly. But I'm probably wrong. There was probably something else. Okay, so what? I was working on the UI. We're going to... how should we do this? We have to instantiate an unchilded resource. Is that even possible? And we can't unchild this until it's on the scene. Let's see what happens when we try to instantiate a child of this. Banking web apps, not games. I mean, an app, a good UI in an app is the difference between whether you're going to want to use it or not, as far as I'm concerned. Well, yeah, good. Flossing, what touches platforms and chat platform goes with it. That's good. Yeah. That's a way of doing that, yeah. When it comes up, fine, comes child average. Hey, so you did some dynamic child alteration shit. That's what I'm about to do. Alright. Let's find the part of the script where I hit a key and something happens. I really should separate out my input script. but like that should go into a different script, but snap toggle's in this script, so this is where it lives. All right, if input get key down D and instantiate. Better instantiation code. Yeah, something like this. Alright. What is it? Meshes. Let's just hard code the tube ramp 5x2. Tube ramp 5x2. We'll just do it to 0, and then transform rotation. Alright, let's make some barf. Nope. Object is null. So what part of this is null? Ramp at 5x2. Because I'm trying to do it just from a child, probably. It's probably not this. Oh, I mean, yeah, I want to do let's roll meshes. Let's see, let's roll meshes. Like, how would I resource load that? That doesn't make any sense, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, future proofing is always good. I wonder if it's possible. Instantiate child object. Okay, as a child of the parent. No. Instantiate as child. No. As, no. 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 Everything wants to instantiate as a child. Nothing wants to instantiate a child. Is it possible to instantiate a child? Maybe it's just not. That's neat. Let's see what the game devs think here. Is it possible to instantiate a child object? That building, its parent, or If this doesn't work, the alternative is just pulling everything out, pushing it back in. But then that doesn't help when the Atlas gets updated. So then I'd have to pull out more and push back in more. It's also possible I just have an instance of this, like at a million, and then pull from that out of the scene, because at least that's doable. From array of children, maybe? Instantiating randomly from an array of prefabs so that everything I have personally tested photos of work. Instantiate works fine, but I'd like to make the instantiated objects children of the parent object the script is attached to. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Prefabs to spawn. Prefabs to spawn is an array of game objects. Prefabs to spawn. Where does this guy populate prefabs to spawn? Wait, is this public? It is public. Okay. So maybe if I do it through a public variable, it'll work. Oh, wait a minute. What if instead... What if I got a reference to the prefab? And then I could look at what it is.
This is Big Earl on fruit salad.
Can I do that?
Freedom, if the price is right. How to say
Oops. Wait a minute, what? Do I not actually...
you're in my space. You're in my breath.
On resource load. Where do I get the ball? Where's the ball spawner?
Tiny hands, no plans. And babies, I can't decide. Space,
The ball. Where is the ball?
genocide, I can't decide.
Really?
No right or wrong side in a piece.
Wait a minute. Is this how I'm getting the ball when I spawn? It's just a public thing I set? The ball spawner? I guess it is. Okay, well in that case. Ugh. This song is freaking weird. Great. Alright, game script. Then in that case, we'll go up here, we'll say public game object, all meshes. We'll compile that. I try to remember where I fucked up. Alright, get rid of this. Compile this. Yeah. Fucking bab noises. Where's Cappy to do his baby rage emote? Alright, so we're in the game script. We have all meshes is an empty. But that's not what I want. Wait, how am I supposed to do this? Okay, what if instead I did this? Okay, set you to be not in the scene, it's an asset. Let's roll meshes. Okay. Let's roll meshes. Okay, now I'm just gonna try to figure out what the fuck this is. What do you think this is, Unity? Thinks it's a game object. So it's a single object that has children. It's not actually an array, so I shouldn't be treating it like an array. But now that I have all meshes, I can do find children and then do everything else I'm trying to do. Okay, so then all meshes dot get transform child. Oh yeah, here we go. Debug log. What's your child count? It should be something, and it'll tell us, and then I can do the rest of this. Oh, right, I have to hit D. 18. Alright, so it thinks there are 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a correct number. So then if I want to instantiate all meshes dot child transform dot child find child, does that return a game object? It returns a transform, so I'd have to do a conversion. Or maybe instantiate works on an object, so maybe a transform will work. Find child, what were we saying before? 2 ramp 5 by 2. 2 ramp 5 by 2. Does the code like that? Nope. Because of that? Ah! Oh. Lame. Alright, go ahead. That was freaking me out. So this was trying to tell it to make it a game object. Yes, whatever. Oh my god, you fucker. What did Unity just do to my shit? Was it because I did find child and find child isn't a thing anymore? That was rather nice of it, actually. Can't do fucking something to something. Convert from transform to an object. Oops, I got this wrong. Try this. Oh, no, it's not gonna. Convert type transform to game object via reference conversion, blah 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 blah. Convert from transform to object. So, well, that if I did this, game object to object. Hey, that works. Alright, let's see if this works. If this unchilds it and instantiate it. Boop! It does. Well, now that I know that, I've been doing everything wrong! Well, not really. Yeah, no, I'm good. There's a way I could have done this, but I don't think that way was gonna last. I think it would have caused more headaches than solutions. But now, I can build a UI using this, so that's good. So that answers that. So the next thing we have to do is go through this as though it were an array. So then we do child, get child 1, and then see if that returns. What that should do is give us curve 5 by 5. So let's see if that is correct. And it is. Sweet. Okay. So the tricky part is making sure that things are resized correctly and placed in the right position depending on which object it is. Everything else should be easy. Except that's not 100% true because the buttons depend on what their names are, and there's no list of that. Yeah, this is a project right now. This is going to be a full day's work, more than what I have time for today, but this is going to be good. This is going to be a really good investment in the long run.
Let's talk.
Rage 2 is apparently available now? Apparently? It should take a little bit to, Yeah, it was supposed to be in 4 hours, like, and then I bought it, and then it was like 2 hours, but now it's just saying now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they'd fucked up the release of this. But now it's updating another fucking large amount of gigs, so, alright, whatever. Let's tell my friend. How big is the game? Well, right now it's downloading half of a 31 gig update for some reason. and it's not showing me the size on disk. So I'm gonna assume that it's 31 gigs, but I don't actually know. Alright, so that's downloading. I still have to work. Okay. So we can... How should we do this? There's a couple ways we can go about this. We can either generate the names of the buttons based on the names of the objects inside of the atlas, which could lead to problems down the line if the atlas's order changes. Like right now there is no order. It's not C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and then a P, Q, R, S. It's alphabetical. So as soon as you get something different, it's fucked. And I need the artist to be able to go in and change the ID numbers so that it would be alphabetical in the way that it needs to be. So the other way of doing it is generating the buttons with a list of names that gets updated whenever the atlas is updated. And then I don't have to worry about doing some bullshit. 31 gigs, that would be small. Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, this is Rage 2, right? So, like, mega textures and all that shit is probably going on. But then again, the engine, like, everything looks Doomish. The way that it's smooth and the particle effects, it all looks like Doom. So it could be the Doom engine. I don't know. It's also possible that because it is actually the Doom 2016 engine, it's optimized. It's just an optimized version of that engine, so they were able to get it to be smaller. We'll see. Anyways, it says it's going to take 15 minutes, so I guess we'll go with the latter. We won't programmatically generate the names of the buttons, simply because of the fact that my ability to change... Can I change the names? Yeah, I can't change the names of the things inside of the atlas. Okay, so let's make a new script. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we'll just make a new script for this. Let's see, UI builder. So first we need to get the name of everything and type it all in. I was doing something like that somewhere, and then I think it deleted it. So I don't have like the right syntax available right now. It was in piece spawner maybe. List of pieces equals Is there a way to do it like this? I mean, I know that there is some way to do it like this, but it's like, it's not this way. It's with like curly brackets. Is that it? Maybe that's it. Ah! Some of my windows. Woo! Alright. I mean, we'll need the list either way, so it's going to be like this. All right, tube, curve, GABA 5, and then tube, funnel. You couldn't spell funnel correctly. Tube, half pipe, GABA 5. I mean, he's not an English speaker. I shouldn't expect him to spell anything correctly, to be honest. 7 by 4. Tube, ramp, GABA 2. Can't get those fucking quotation marks. The one time I actually wanted to finish my quotation marks and it's not doing it. What if I do it here? Nope. Tube, simple, 1 by 1. Tube, simple, 1 by 2. Tube. Damn it. Okay. Tube, simple, 1 by 3. Tube, simple, 1 by 4. I'm doing this without looking at the screen. Tube, simple, 1 by 5. Let's hope I did it okay so far. I did, okay. Tube, slide, 4 by 2. Tube, slide, 7 by 4. Tube, slide, bumpy, 5 by 4. And I'm not actually doing 5 by 4 anymore. I'm getting rid of 5 by 4. I'm gonna do 6 by 4. Tube, wheel holder, 4 by 2, and lastly, tube, wheel. Oh wait, it's actually not lastly. Tube, wheel holder, solo, 1 by 1, and then wheel, 2 by 2. Woo. Alright, well, there is a spot where this all messes up. This is only for the UI, right? And this is 2 different pieces, so I'm gonna have to have a special spot for that. But we use curve, we use funnel. Basically, I need to get rid of what I don't use, which is everything that's, let me see here. That happens when I spawn this. What is this piece? This is a tube 1 by 4. Okay. So I don't use 1 by 5. These one by 2. Curve, funnel, half loop, ramp. This is all used. Now, these aren't used technically. Like, we're going through a list here. We need to get rid of those. If I could just highlight them without the Visual Studio UI freaking out. Right. So we'll start with this and then we'll figure out the edge cases later. For each list of pieces, string piece in list of pieces. So, currently we have UI assets, we have all these different things, right? Now what we really want to do is make one of these different from the rest. And so we will go into scene view, we'll drag out one of these. We will disconnect it and start futzing around. Is this even... Oh right, it's not on the UI. Okay, I need to do this. There we go. It's kind of huge, isn't it? Oh, whatever. So this is gonna be default spawner. Mesh. Except we're actually not gonna have example mesh. We're gonna remove example mesh. Default spawner with the button image. So we need to get rid of button image. This is actually just gonna be. Oh, wait a minute. Default spawner should be the button itself, right? It is a button. So why is button image a script button? It shouldn't be. It should be a sprite. Sprite. The double button with the green tint. With the button material. And we can simple default order and layer. Now we have an order of layer possibility. We can remove this. And it's not showing because of the size, which has to be. Which has to be what? Something like that. Right about there. It's weird. It's weird scaling, but whatever. Alright, and then all that's fine. So just put that in here. So we'll instantiate from UI assets the default spawner. And then from there we add the child object of the thing, and then we'll be good, I think. This is where instantiating as child is the Google result I want. And you just change parent transform. And then after that, add it to the thing. All right. So first things first. Instantiate default spawn. So Nope. Yep. Not as a game object though. No need for that here. We will need maybe we might need this. I'll just put it there just in case. Public I mean, what type is UI canvas? It's not a game object, right? No, it's content that we need. 'Cause content is what we add everything to. Right? Content becomes the parent to all the children? Yes. So, game object content. Did I do this? Right. UI builder is gonna have to be on the camera again. Oh well. We'll figure that out. Well, 3, 0, 0, 0. And then that's all fine, right? You're happy with that? Alright. We will add to camera UI builder. And then we can throw content as the public game object. So that we know so we make the UI thing. We say new UI dot parent, or what is it? Transform parent. Transform dot parent equals content dot transform. So let's see if that. Oh no, object does not contain transform. Maybe I do have to make this a game object. Object. How did I do this just a minute ago? Nope, I didn't mean to. Fuck. Okay, let's see if that works. We're just gonna pay attention to content and see if it gets the default spawner added to it. And it did it. It did it quite a bit actually, but that's correct. That's how that should work. And the size is completely wrong, and we'll have to deal with that. Let's shrink this down to 10 by 10 and just see how that works. Or wait a minute, that doesn't do anything. This has to be scaled down. This is broken, but make it 10 by 10. Let's see, no, make it 111, 111. All right. And it's still fat and broken. But its scale is completely wrong. Just delete all of these. There it is. Over there. Width and height don't matter. 111 is correct. Good. Oh, that's it right there, isn't it? Added right on top. Cool. Alright, 111 is what that needs to be. So we know to change that. That's already set. Then what's next? That instantiation seems to work. Does it go through the whole list though? Let's try that one more time. Oh yeah, Gene, that's like fucking impossible. You have to disconnect it in order to resize it without breaking everything. I'm pretty sure. So maybe you can't future-proof it the way you're thinking. For lunch I had Japanese beef curry. Gonna have it for dinner as well. How we doing on that rage? We got a blank time remaining, so it's doing a bunch of shit to my hard drive right now. Fantastic. This did not come out right. The scale is extremely wrong. Why is the scale so wrong? Because the transform, the new vector. I don't know why this scale is so wrong. But we'll fix it. Because that's what we do. New UI dot. Wait a minute. No. Before we parent it. Wait, but it happens after we parent it. New UI. I don't know how this is gonna work, but it'll be interesting, I guess. Scale equals new vector 3 1 1 1. I don't think this will just shrink everything that's in the parent, but it's hard to say because UI is kind of fucky in Unity. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We've got everything coming in correctly here. Then we want to new UI dot name equals piece plus spawner. Now this is a fun part, is adding the IDs. Do we need to have the IDs? I don't know. Maybe. I would prefer that we did have them. So I'm gonna go ahead and change how this works instead of having 4 each, because of course every time I make a 4 each, I should have made it a 4. List of pieces dot length, get length. I plus. Whoa, hey now. I didn't actually use pizza yet. Okay, so nameless pizza. Okay, there has to be a stupid little thing here so that I can get these ID names correct. I need to convert I into a string and then list out how many characters are in that string, and then based on that, add a 0 in front of it. So if, oh, actually I can do this a better way. If I is greater than 9. If I is greater than, wait, if it's less than 10, add 2 zeros. If it's more than 9, add 1 0. If it's not anything else, don't add. So if I is less, we got our nested ifs, boys. Here we go. Less than 100. If I is less than 9. Okay, if it's less than 9, you're always going to add zeros. If it's greater than 9 and is less than 100, then we only add. And then these are all else ifs. Else if. Else if I less than 9, add 2 zeros. Greater than 9, less than 100, add 1 0. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. Okay. String ID num equals 0 ID num equals 0. Started as blank, so then if I do ID num plus I to string debug log. Well, I don't even need to do this. That should be fine. Is it just out length? Okay, let's see how this works with the naming convention. Plus equals plus underscore. All right. Oh, chatty chat. Yeah, well, I said that in Facebook. That it's unlocked now for some reason. So yeah, you can play it now. Mine is still doing something. It's still fucking with my disc doing something. So I think it's unlocking. Oh, Euler angles. Yeah, never put your Snapchat on Twitter. That's the worst fucking mistake. Yeah, that is a mistake, Abigail. Never combine your social networks, ever. Unless you're purely advertising. Or an influencer. Yeah, marble game. Okay. Okay, got all this. Two curves fine. Okay, so the ID stuff is not working. Or did I not leave and exit? No, I totally did. Okay. This is, wait, what? Wait a minute, what is this erroring on? What is it mad about? What the fuck? Button script? Parameter name length on each of these. That's a capital L. What is this? Where is this? Button script 60. This is just because they're not doing anything yet. That's fine. It's not supposed to have anything yet. And also, it's missing the ID. So, is there something earlier to explain why the ID is missing? I need to clear this. Yeah, well, I mentioned it earlier. I mentioned it on Facebook. Yeah, I guess it released early for some reason. So, but it's like taking forever to do shit on my hard drive. Like, yours actually launched? I'm gonna restart my Steam. This is just sitting here doing something. Oh, whoops, time warpers. Oh well. Alright. Parent of rect transform is being set with parent property. Consider using the set parent method instead with the world position stays argument set to false. Oh. I will consider doing that. Rage 2 has finished downloading. Well, now I'm really glad that I restarted Steam so it wouldn't just keep writing garbage to my hard drive. Alright, we'll get to Rage 2, but I really want to fix this thing, so we'll do, instead of this, consider set parent method. Well, now, okay. Wait a minute, why is there a... Oh, I still left a default spawner outside. No, I didn't. Wait a minute. Yes, I did. There it is. Okay. Alright, still have no idea what this is. Oh, right, that's something that's not, because I don't have ID. Okay. String ID num, ID num, ID num, ID num to string. I never added it to the freaking plus that, plus new UI.name. Plus spawner. So that this can just equal ID num. I'm sorry, I meant the string spawner. Okay. Undo, hit play. Still mad about something. The names are... Oh, they added clone. I don't want clone on there. Clone spawner? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. List of pieces I... plus this is I plus spy, not UI.name. That should do it. Frame rate, always frame rate. Always, always, always. If I don't have 60, I'm sad. So, you know, a lot of games make me sad. Okay, now we've got all of these, and it's not the same. I forgot to add the ID onto them. Okay, so ID. There we go. All right. That didn't work. Why? What? String enemy was ID. Oh, I'm not doing plus equals. Jesus, Dave. All right. Okay, we start with ID, and then we add numbers, and then we add the number and then the underscore. That should do it. Please. Yes. To rant honor to. Okay, good. These are all named correctly now. I mean, obviously, I'll take a stable 30 over an unstable 60. But only if that unstable 60 is going below 30 when it's unstable. If it's varying between 60 and 30, I can handle it. I'll still take that over a solid 30, I think. I'm pretty sure I will. I don't know. It's something that doesn't happen very often. When 60 is unstable, it usually dips below 30 during the instability. Alright, I think we're at a good spot here, so that when I work on it later, I'll know where I am. I don't want to save. What? Just save everything. Okay. Save this. Alright. Alright. Very short break and then Rage 2. I will see you guys in a minute. Okay. Launch this sucker. Oh, right. This might look like ass because I never fixed my streaming software. Well, I guess we'll find out. I might have to... This will be a good test. You know what? We'll use this as the time to restart the stream with different settings and see if I can figure out how to make it look better. You know, I'm not being auto-hosted, so I don't care about restarting the stream. All right, starting up. It captured. Not being captured. Why? Come on, don't make me fuck around with this too much. Well, it doesn't seem to be in borderless mode, so let me get that set. This music. Jesus. Alright, we need to turn this audio way down. It's like Doom music. Oh my god, I love it. I'm already happy. Okay. Fucking capture, you piece of shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Well, OBS doesn't like this. I don't know if I should restart OBS, but I may as well fix some settings before I do that. Yeah, this is actually just that Doom 3. That's what this is. Oh, I can just do this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. Game capture doesn't work, but window capture does. Alright, well, I'll take it, whatever. Dynamic range. Interesting. It's just a... Huh. Okay. I like the way they do it. It's not high to normal. It's normal to low, which I actually need, to be honest. Headphones, channel, all right. Oh wait, that's audio. I'm sorry. That's not even video. They should do that for video too. Does this give me anything? Participate in live events. All right, give me a moment. Wait, is this working? Hold on. If I hit cancel, is this streaming? It's taking a fucking screenshot. God damn it. Oh, what a pain in my ass. Like, you hear that, but you don't see it because, yeah. Fuck! Alright. One moment. Well, other people are having this problem. But nobody knows the answer. I like this music, I'll tell you that much. Alright, well, I'm going to restart OBS, and while I'm off, I'm gonna try to set some different settings so that maybe it'll look better. Alright, I'll be right back.